Can Andy be friends with both Fatima and Karen? Comment your honest thoughts below, y'all. What y'all think? I said, I don't think so. I said, I feel like it's been proven that they can't, at least for right now. And I said that before, because Karen still wants Zach. Is she still in love with him? I don't know. It's kind of looking like that. And I will say, y'all know, I already said Zach did get her false hope. But, he say that he just did all that because, he thought she was dead. So I get him that. But I said, until Karen gets over Zach, I don't think they could be friends right now, because, like, I don't see how that's going to work anyway. Do y'all think this one of those situations where it should have just been, like, they should have kept it professional in regards to Andy and Fatima? Or do y'all think that it's more so, like, Andi has outgrown Karen because Karen keeps showing her behind. She keeps showing her behind. And then at the same time, you can't just say, oh, it's all on Karen, because Andi and Karen were friends before she became friends with Fatima. And I don't think that you should act differently because you don't got a new friend. But at the same time, is it one of those situations where, again, Andi has outgrown Karen? Because I feel like it's a complicated, and that's why I said I don't think she's gonna be able to be friends with both of them until Karen gets over Zach. And even then, do y'all think that Karen will feel some type of way about her? And I've seen a lot of people saying that they feel like the whole dynamic of the friendship, the friend group, the sister group, is gonna change in season 7. Maybe they gonna bring some new characters on, y'all. Maybe so. But I feel like until she gets over Zach, they ain't gonna be able to be friends, because it's always gonna be a situation where it's like, okay, Fatima gonna feel like, okay, what has Karen been saying? Has she made any plans to go after Zach? Tell me. We friends. You supposed to tell me. Then Karen gonna be like, I'm still in love with him. You supposed to have my back. We've been knowing each other before you knew her. I feel like it's always gonna be that. It's always gonna be that until Karen heals and see the error in her ways. Because wasn't it Karen told the girl, she was like, she done, she with Aaron now. She feel, because everybody was saying how cool Fatima is. She's like, okay, she's cool, all this stuff. I feel like Zach is the problem. Zach is the problem, because until Karen gets over Zach, they ain't gonna be able to be buddy no more, because they gonna always feel like it's like the whole confrontation thing. The whole confrontation at Karen's house, when Karen was like, you gotta choose our friendship or you and hers or whatever. And then Sabrina was saying how that's not right. But I said I get it in a sense, because they were friends before them two. But at the same time, Karen acting a fool. Karen acting a big fool. I said, Karen acting a big fool, and she delusional. When she pushed this doggone envelope, I knew how gone her mind was. And I don't want to say it like that, because Karen ain't at fault, fully at fault. Zach is too. He did get her false hope. But I would say that when she pushed that doggone envelope, telling him to pick it up, talk about pick it up. Do y'all think, I said, do you do this? Stuttering this stuff. But do y'all think that the envelope was really empty? Because I don't know. Why would you sit up here and tell this man and beg him to pick up this doggone envelope if it was nothing in there? I was tripping off last week's episode, y'all. Because how you tell this man? What if Fatima would? I really wish Fatima would have picked it up, because that would have shamed her. That would have shamed her if it actually was empty and had nothing on it. Then they would shame her, because why are you over here to myself? You're not the father, pick it up, read it. Why won't you look at it, Zach? Why won't you look at it? I said, girl, you crazy. To find out that it was empty, now it leaves a bunch of other questions. Because, okay, did she actually go, when she went to the hospital, did she actually have a paternity test done? And if she did have it done, then doesn't that kind of prove that it was Aaron's baby? Because why would you sit up here and be telling him to pick up an empty envelope if you actually had their DNA test results? You got to think about that. Because that's what I should have opened with. I just thought about that. Because if you actually went to and got a paternity test did, and I wouldn't trust that regardless, because it's Karen. She got an empty freaking envelope, empty letter, with nothing on it, telling them to read it. So I wouldn't trust her now. They both need to go at the same time, get tested, so they can see. Well, you ain't got to go at the same time. Both of y'all go to have the test done, because Karen can't be trusted at this point, begging this man to pick up an empty envelope, an empty sheet of paper with nothing on it. Nanny said it was blank, though. But yeah, I was like, if she can do that, because doesn't it kind of prove that it's Aaron's baby? Either it proves that it's Aaron's baby, or it proves that she didn't actually have a paternity test done, and she just made up in her mind that Zach gonna be the father of her child. Because if you actually had the proof, and you went got the test, that would have been a perfect opportunity for her to, like, look, y'all been talking all this noise. Look, he the father. Told y'all. But instead, she go grab an empty envelope. Doesn't that kind of prove that it's Aaron's baby if she actually went and got the test did? I feel like it kind of does prove that it's Aaron's baby. But then at the same time, it kind of proves that regardless, I would still have to go get another test did because she over here lying about begged this man to pick it up. Nobody picked it up except Danny when she was already gone. She said it was empty. So I'm like, okay. And then you got to consider the fact that she done had too many times with both of these men over here in private with both of them together. Well, she could have said, y'all both together, it's only fair. They already arguing anyway. Now, so she can't just say, okay, I don't want to upset them or have them at each other's throat. She don't even care about Aaron. Aaron's over here talking about some Zach leave and all this stuff, and she just irritated that he's even in her house. That Aaron's even in her house. But yeah, I was like, look, I feel like she don't know still because you had a perfect opportunity if you actually went and got it did and Zach was the baby's father. You could have been like, here's the proof, and they could have seen it for themselves, and that would have been the end of that storyline. Well, partially the end, because what's to come afterwards. If it actually is Zach's baby, it's a whole bunch of other mess. Karen pulling all type of tricks and all this other stuff. But because you didn't, and you got a blank sheet of paper, that kind of makes me wonder, like, okay, Aaron is the father, or somebody else, or whatever the case may be. But then it could be, people saying that she lost the baby. We don't know. We really don't know at this point. Karen is not to be trusted. I think that the whole delusional situation with the envelope kind of proves that. But yeah, I was like, the question is, can Andi be friends with both Fatima and Karen? And I said right now, no. Right now, no. But I get it. Like, I don't know how I feel because y'all know I said about the whole photo thing that Andi should have told Karen. That's what was my opinion on that situation. I said that's the only time I feel like I was on Karen's side, aside from, Fatima walking in her house and stuff. Because if she didn't want Karen coming over to her and Zach's place, then the same applies. But then again, she did say she was going to leave it open. Then she said she going to leave it open to trying to get somebody man to come over there. So, But yeah, y'all know there's the only other time I was with Karen is the photo situation. Because if we friends and somebody running around taking pictures of me and stuff, like I have a right to know. It's about me. It ain't about you. It's about me. That's my opinion on that. But other than that, I was like, Karen tripping at this point. Zach's tripping at this point. Like, I don't know. But y'all come your thoughts down below. Do y'all think they can do y'all think they can Andi? Do y'all think that Andi can be friends with both Fatima and Karen? If she has to choose, who do y'all think she's gonna choose? I thought that what did Karen say? Karen said that about you hook up. How did Karen know that? I want to go back and look now. How did Karen know that Fatima had hooked up with Hayden? Was that when they found out that Zach was in jail or something like that? Did Andi tell it? I don't know, because then when she brought that up, Fatima came back with the quickness though. She was like, no, that would be your friend Andi. Matter of fact, ain't that all y'all? So that let you know, y'all keep y'all business to y'allself. Because once people get upset, they use it as ammo. They use it as a weapon against people or whatever. So I was like, look, don't tell nobody. Dilly freaking squad. Don't tell them more than they need to know. But that's it. Let me know down below. Let me know down below what y'all think. Until next time. This is